This is one question taken from surface area volume class 9th. It says 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere of with surface area as s dash. It means to say that it has small spheres, right? It has 27 in number altogether. There are 27 in numbers. So these are melted to form one big sphere. So what we can conclude here that the volume, moreover, we know the radius of this small sphere, the radius of each of them is given as r, and its surface area, that means surface area of this sphere is given as s. It is s, not s dash. And when it is melted to form a large sphere whose radius is given as r dash and whose surface area is s dash. What you should know here that on melting these small spheres, that means 27 times the volume of these small spheres should give you the volume of one large sphere. I'm using V dash for volume of that large sphere. Once again, what we should know that on melting 27 small spheres, and if we make a big sphere, in that case, the volume of that large sphere will be 27 times the volume of this small sphere. Now, what we can do, we can replace this volume with its formula, which is 4 by 3 pi r cube. What you should know here that a volume of sphere, the formula is 4 over 3 pi r cube. As we can see that for this small sphere, the radius is r. So we'll be taking r only. And for this large sphere, its volume will be taken as 4 by 3 pi. It's r dash cube. Now let's understand why r dash, because that large sphere has its radius as r dash. We can cancel these. 4 by 3 and 4 by 3 get cancelled. Pi and pi get cancelled. So what we can see that 27 r cube should be equal to r dash whole cube. Now, when we read it further, we have to get r dash. So what we can do, we can convert them into perfect cube and write this as r dash whole cube. And reducing their power, we can say that r dash is equal to 3r. So that the radius of that new sphere will be 3 times the radius of this original sphere or the small sphere. That is the answer for the first part. This is what we had to get. As you can see, we have to find the radius of this new sphere. In the next sections, what they're asking us is to find the ratio of s to s dash. That means we'll be writing s and then s dash. Now, what we can see here that S is the surface area, and the surface area of sphere, the formula is 4 pi r square. Now, replacing this S with its formula, that is 4 pi, r is r here. But in the next case, that means surface area of this large sphere. As you can see, we are denoting surface area with s dash and radius with r dash. I can write this 4 pi r dash square. Now 4 pi get cancelled. So s over s dash is equal to r over r dash square. Now later what we can do here, we can replace this ratio. As you can see, we need a ratio of r over r dash. So transposing this 3 on the other side and r dash on the left, what we can conclude that here in this case, I'm transposing r dash to the other side. R over r dash is 1 over 3. So this r over r dash can be replaced with 1 over 3 and the square of it. So s over s dash is equal to 1 over 9. So we can write this as 1:9 is the required ratio. This will be the answer for the second part. So we got this. So the new radius, that is r dash, we calculated as 3 times the original radius, and the ratio of s to s dash, we got this as 1:9. This is how this question can be done.